Hello and welcome to the session on objective-based evaluation in higher education. Higher education is considered as an element of change and an agent that does not just stimulate and encourage the interconnection of learning, research and innovation. It should be considered as a necessity to develop knowledge and innovation infrastructure which could ensure this interrelation and transfer of knowledge into the economy. Higher education ought to be models for future teachers and educators according to which their own competencies will be developed. It faces substantial change in a rapidly evolving global context. Substantial changes even at evaluation system. The challenges of meeting new expectation about academic standards in the next decade and beyond mean that assessment will need to be rethought and renewed. Quality evaluation is very important for the quality of higher education. Through evaluation, a teacher can judge the growth and development of students, the changes taking place in their behavior, the progress they are making in the class, and also the effectiveness of his or her own teaching in the class. Thus, evaluation plays a pivotal role in deciding what the learners learn and what the teachers teach. In fact, evaluation is considered to be an integral part of teaching and learning process. A qualitative evaluation, an unbiased evaluation and an objective-based evaluation is required to promote quality in higher education. Now, let us discuss the meaning of objective-based evaluation. According to Tyler, often noted as a father of educational evaluation, has been credited with being a principal proponent of objective-based evaluation approaches. Tyler, in his seminal 1942 manuscripts, General Statement on Evaluation, states that objective-based evaluation entails formulating a statement of educational objectives, classifying these objectives into major types, defining and refining each of these objectives in terms of behavior, identifying situation in which students can be expected to display these types of behavior, selecting and trying promising methods for obtaining evidence regarding each type of objective, selecting on the basis of preliminary trials the more promising appraisal methods for further development and improvement, devising means for interpreting and using the results. Thus, Tyler defined evaluation as a systematic process of determining the extent to which educational objectives are achieved by pupils. This definition indicates that evaluation is a systematic process and it omits the casual, informal or uncontrolled observation of the pupils. The definition also implies that objectives of education has to be identified in advance. Without predetermined objectives, it is not possible to judge the progress, growth and development of students. Now, let us discuss the objective-based evaluation in higher education. According to Bout and Associates in 2010, offered 7 propositions for reform in higher education. They suggested that assessment works best when it is used to engage students in productive learning. Feedback actively improves students' learning. Students and lecturers become responsible partners in learning and assessment. Students are inducted into assessment practices and culture of higher education. Assessment for learning is placed at the center of subject and program design. Assessment for learning is a focus for staff and institutional development, and assessment provides inclusive and trustworthy representation of student achievement. Ayub Basdar and et al. 2013 recommended for comprehensive and fair assessment as well as development of assessment criteria. The recommendation was based on the research study which emphasized on the assessment of students' learning achievement under semester system in Pakistan. It provided by the study that role of teacher as an evaluator in the classroom is supported for students' learning. 88% of students and 86% of teachers support this idea, but the major issue emerged by the student is favoritism of university teachers. 52% of students showed their reservation on the issue of teachers' favoritism. 71% of students and 13% of teachers' opinions suggest a monitoring mechanism on teachers' practice for students' assessment. The solution presented by the university teachers in this regard is the development of assessment criteria. 35% of teachers' opinion declared them facing problem during assessing the students' learning achievement due to the absence of assessment criteria at university and departmental level. Hence, the study recommended for a comprehensive and fair assessment as well as development of assessment criteria. University of Cumberland's USA analyzes student learning and achievement as a part of continuous self-evaluation of the academic programs. The strategies for measuring student achievement are as follows. Tracking of student learning using capstone assessment of program completers, including scores on students' portfolios and test results on the nationally distributed instruments. Comparison of junior versus first year performance on the proficiency profile to evaluate student achievement through the general education curriculum. Evaluation of the proficiency profile results against aggregated means for comparable institutions. Evaluation of the results of completers and alumni on licensure exams, most notably in the teacher education programs and in professional graduate programs. Review of enrollment, retention and graduation data, especially comparative analysis of undergraduate data reported by peer institution. Saucer and Associates in 2016 described how the mid-semester course evaluation process can be used as a feedback tool for improving the quality of teaching and learning at the institutional level. Through a longitudinal analysis of 341 mid-semester course evaluation reports, positive areas and areas of concern with respect to learning and teaching were identified, and changes in the student evaluation over the years were examined meticulously to make an overall evaluation of the quality of learning and teaching at a non-profit Turkish university. This research showed that the value of mid-semester course evaluation can go beyond course level if we use open-ended questions and are able to gather the reports together to make some comprehensive analysis at university level. Chan and Hu in 2019 conducted a qualitative study to explore the views of students and educators on good and bad practices of rubrics and found that good rubrics can ensure fair and consistent marking and lead to more objective assessment of student performance, thus promoting academic standards. This study provided educators with insights into how to develop good rubrics and avoid bad ones. Atkinson and Lim in 2013, they also stress on rubrics as useful for both learning and evaluation. The quality of rubrics can influence the overall quality of program. Rubrics have been adopted for assessing students' work in the field of education since 1960s. It is being used in the United States in the early 1970s. Nowadays, they are widely adopted in higher education. Now let's discuss some of the innovative practices of evaluation at higher education in India. National Assessment and Accreditation Council (NAC) has revealed the higher education institutional best practices adopted in improving the evaluation process in a structured format. The higher education institution with its innovative practices of evaluation are discussed as follows. First, let's discuss innovative practices followed at Tezpur University. Tezpur University examinations are totally internal, providing sufficient scope to test the skill and knowledge acquired by the students during the course of their study. Under this system, if a student registered to a master degree program discontinues due to some reason, he or she is entitled to get a certificate or diploma if he or she has earned the credits required for such certificate and diploma. Next, Jawaharlal Nehru Technical University, Hyderabad. In order to provide uniformity in awarding internal marks to the students of all affiliated colleges situated across the state of Andhra Pradesh and also to assure an unbiased valuation by the faculty members, Jawaharlal Nehru Technological University has introduced online examination for the internal assessment. The university has also designed and implemented the electronic distribution of examination papers to eliminate the possibility of leakage of question papers and also to avoid mass copying in the colleges. Shivaji University, Kolhapur. As an effort to improve the efficiency, reliability, transparency and accuracy in the examination system, Shivaji University has embarked on the idea of integrated software solution for examination processing system. The revaluation facilities and provision for comparing these answer script with the model answers and the scheme of valuation prepared by the paper setter enable the university not only to redress the grievances of students but also to ensure more careful valuation of the script by the teachers. Bharatidasan University. On-demand examination practice of Bharatidasan University gives an immediate opportunity to students who have failed or have been absent in one paper in a final semester examinations to write that one examination on their demand, so that they would not lose a precious year in their academic career. The university has also introduced the Tatkal system to issue certificates to students within a day or a few hours on the payment of an extra fee. Guru Nanak Dev University, Amritsar. With a systematic programming of all examination related work and streamlining the work of examination division, Guru Nanak Dev University has developed a time schedule for examination processes, enabling to declare the results of the undergraduate and postgraduate programs on their stipulated time. This has helped the university to achieve 180 teaching days. Gulbarga University, Karnataka. In Gulbarga University, the coding of the answer script is carried out by a group of employees at the college, that is examination center, and thereafter the reshuffled coded answer script are packed into the bundles at the university, that is examination division, by the different set of employees. The coding and packaging done at two different places by two different groups of people assures the secrecy. of the answer script. Birla Institute of Technology and Science, Pilani. At this institute, the evaluation is an integral part of teaching and learning process. The evaluation through test, quiz, home assignments, semester work and project reports. The use of open book examination for each course carrying at least 10% of the total evaluation implemented by the institution has been widely accepted by the students. This comprehensive internal evaluation is the total responsibility of the teachers teaching the course. North Bengal universities. The college affiliated to North Bengal universities are scattered over the remote, hilly, inaccessible geographical area situated in the Himalayan regions and eastern plain region of the state and also in the state of Sikkim. For the convenience of management of the pre and post examination processes, the university has segregated the affiliated colleges under its jurisdiction into 9 zonal nodal centers. The nodal centers act as the extended arm of the university and carry out all the examination related work with the effective involvement of all the stakeholders of the university examination system, ensuring confidentiality and transparency of the examination as far as possible and as required. Sri Satya Sai Institute of Higher Learning, Andhra Pradesh. The evaluation system adopted by this institution has two components, that is continuous internal evaluation CIE and end semester examination ESE. The ratio of weightage is 30% for CIE and 70% for ESE for undergraduate program and 50% for both CIE and ESE for postgraduate program. The answer script are given back to the students of the evaluation, provides transparency and accountability to the evaluation process. Fatima College, Madurai. To enhance the knowledge and skill of their student, the college has included in the course of the study skill oriented component for continuous internal assessment. They are evaluation during group discussion, videography of the presentation of the program, internship, investigative projects, applied aspects of the theory, fabricating and assembling of new equipments, industrial training and seminar. Besides, English attainment test and computer codes are also made an integral part of the curriculum. Though Indian higher education system has some broad framework, it is left to the discretion of the higher education institution to design their evaluation system. Thus, these innovative practices adopted by the higher education institution strengthens objective based evaluation. Now, let us discuss some of the recommendations of the committee headed by the chairperson Professor M. Solanki on evaluation reform in higher education institution in India on 2018. The recommendation of the committee are as follows. First, to implement learning outcome based education framework, to maintain quality of question paper, to ensure smooth grading and credit transfer, to moderate at a different stage like paper setting, assessment, reassessment and post evaluation as to evolve fair, trustworthy and transparent evaluation system. They also recommended on-demand examination which should be open to all with no age limit and minimum requirement of eligibility, etc. Recommended a combination of internal examination and external examination for comprehensive and continuous evaluation. Internal examination should be objective, student friendly, transparent and free from personal bias. Internal examination and external examination should be specified for UG, that is 30:70, and for PG 40:60. Check malpractices during evaluation. Technology based automation should be followed, and also they recommended a minimum standardized infrastructure. Now let's conclude the session. Evaluation at higher education still quite often conducted in a non-systematic and superficial manner. There is a great need to adopt an evaluation which is feasible to all, effective, student-friendly, transparent and free from bias. This makes evaluation an objective-based evaluation. Objective-based evaluation only can contribute towards the qualitative transformation at the higher education. Thank you all for watching this program. Have a nice day.